over a certain tempo, we switch from that regular arrow pattern, which we sometimes call the single time pattern, to a cut time pattern. The cut time 4/4 pattern uses the same ictus as the single time pattern. The key difference is that we are only hitting 2 ictus points per measure. Beats 1 and 3 happen when you hit the ictus, and beats 2 and 4 happen when you leave the ictus. Placing the beat on the initiation of motion can take a little bit of getting used to, but once you get the hang of it, the cut time pattern is generally easier to execute consistently than the single time pattern. The key to the clarity of this pattern is to make sure that you have a full beat of visual silence between beats 1 and 2 and between beats 3 and 4. Do your best to freeze on beats 1 and 3 all the way until beats 2 and 4 respectively. It may help to vocalize freeze on beats 1 and 3 and leave on beats 2 and 4 for each measure until you get into the groove of it naturally. The 2/4 pattern in cut time is the same thing as the 4/4, but without the beat that rebounds in. There is a full beat of visual silence between beat 1 and 2. The 3/4 pattern, sometimes called the triangle pattern, is a little different but has similar fundamentals. For beat 1, we bring our ictus closer to the center of our body and use an ictus point that no other pattern uses. For beat 2, our hands return to the ictus point that we're used to from other patterns. Beat 3 happens when you leave your beat 2 ictus. Beat 3 in our 3/4 cut time pattern is very similar to our beat 4 from our 4/4 cut time pattern. The vocalization we use to remember how to place the beats is hit, hit, leave. Hit beat 1 on the center ictus, then beat 2 on the normal ictus, and then beat 3 happens when we leave the beat 2 ictus. The decision to switch from a single time pattern to a cut time pattern is based mainly on the tempo. At around 144 beats per minute, cut time will start to feel more comfortable, though it's your decision at what tempo you want to switch to cut time. Another consideration may be the style of music. At a moderate or high tempo, a cut time pattern is much lighter than a single time pattern, which can start to feel and look very heavy. The music may call for using one pattern or the other based on the style, but in general, tempo is the main reason to choose one over the other. And given the option, it is usually wise to choose the cut time pattern as it'll be easier on your arms and generally easier to execute consistently.